everyone, and welcome to the Mental Knitja. Hiya, hiya. This is episode 3. Today's date is March 10th, 2022. It is one of my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday, Daniel. You probably don't watch this, but guess what? I'm saying happy birthday anyway. Alright, so it has been a month, a little over a month, since I posted anything, and I figure it'll be about a month between each post. So that's what we'll do. So first off, I am going to go through my FOs. I have finished a lot of stuff, and some of this stuff is gonna have to go on pictures. I will post them here. Okay? So first off is I did finish the Knitja Rabbit by Pat in Australia, and I finished it the day that I finished my last podcast. I just kind of went crazy knitting the rest of it. Got it done. It was a fast, quick knit. I thought it was going to be hard because it was on super small needles. It wasn't, and it turned out super cute, as you can see in the picture. The next thing is another thing that will have a picture is a heart headband. And what I did is I used the heart motifs from the Sweetheart Socks by Natalie Coons of the Nitty Natty Love and Stitches podcast. And then another thing I finished, you'll see another picture of this, is the Sweetheart Socks by Natalie. Our February knit along in the Love and Stitches membership was colorwork. So I did the heart headband, and then I did the Sweetheart Socks. The next thing I want to show you, I do have, they are called the Twisted Sister Socks. And this is by Cassie Bickford, also known as Knitja here on YouTube. And I did the test knit for these. Look at how cool these are. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Obviously, as you can see, they're not blocked. I have some sock blockers coming in the mail. They're not going to be here by the time I have to have pictures to her, but so look at this. So they are twists that go into the right side. See? Whoop. And then here's this one. This was a February colorway. Oh shoot. I completely am blanking on the yarn. But I love the yarn. The yarn is so cool. Love it. And sorry, my phone's going to be going off. I have a lot of people who want to talk to me for some reason. No clue why. But yeah, so those are the Twisted Sister Socks. They will be releasing on the 14th. Down below, I have a link to Knitja's Ravelry shop. They will be in there on that day. So yes. Twisted Sister Socks coming March 14th. Such a fast knit because you're like, I can't wait to get to the next twist. It's great. Oh, and you guys know how much I love Cassie. She's one of my favorites, and I love knitting her stuff. The next thing I have, it was my first test crochet, and the first time I saw this was over a year ago, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, I want to test knit that, or test crochet that. Well, she finally got back into the swing of designing. Natalie, also known as Nitty Natty from the Love and Stitches podcast. Oh, guess what this is, you guys? This is the Playtime Cowl by Natalie Coons. It will be releasing on the 18th. It has not been blocked yet. I still need to block it, take pictures. Honestly, it's perfect the way it is, but I do want it to stretch out a little bit more. So I will be blocking it. Oh, you guys. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, one moment. All right, I am back. That was my sister. And then someone else called me. But that's okay. Um, Sorry, let me just get that. Anyway, so I was talking about the Playtime Cowl by Natalie Coons. It is off of her Playtime shawl that she has. Isn't it so nice? And I use fingering weight yarn. Sorry, I have the hiccups. By Ritz Fiber. Pumpkin Patch. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Honestly, Ritz Fiber. Ritz, she's a great dyer. She really is. All right. Next thing I have to show you is just a red beanie. Just a red beanie. I made it to go with a cardigan that I have that's red. I don't know why. I just did. I wanted a red one, okay? And I needed a red one anyway for my rainbow hats that I'm doing. But look at all these hats I found. I've been making hats. So this one this year. This one's from this year. This one is from this year. This one is from this year. And then the red one is from this year. I love them though. I really love my hats, okay? I love them. I love my hats. Alright, so the next thing after that, oh, I made a corset. This is crochet. So I knit this corset. I just used scraps. I wanted to see how it would do, and also this actually matches a dress I have. So, and then I found this for 98 cents from Walmart, and I just double it up and put it through the little holes. Now, this was from, I have it written down, or typed down, Brunaticality on YouTube. And that link will be down below as well. All right, so next I got stocking number 3 done. There's a couple little things I have to like clip off. You might not be able to see it, but I got the 3rd one done, and I will talk about the 4th one when I do things on the needles, because that is on my needles. I love that pattern. That's the 3rd one I've made. I have one more to make, and it's a 1950s Santa hanging stockings pattern. It's really good. That's linked down below. There's an Etsy shop that sells it. And actually, that, also, I did dive into a craft that I haven't done in a while. My great-grandmother passed away in 2003. And we were very, very close to her. And she taught all of us grandkids that were around how to cross-stitch and how to embroider. And after she passed away, I stopped doing it because it just made me sad. But I picked it back up. And I actually found this at the Dollar Tree. I found it at the Dollar Tree, y'all. And it came with like tons of letters. So I have tons of them. I'm actually going to buy like a whole box of these on their website, because I would like to spell out like my whole name and maybe the kids' name, because they're so cute. I mean, the thing is, okay, though this looks like this and it has little flowers, you don't have to do the little flowers. I mean, you can really do anything. You can find little tiny hearts or whatever, and I just really like it. I had such a good time doing this. I do have a second one that has the other alphabet. So this kit had the beginning of the alphabet, and this kit has the end of the alphabet. So I have all 26 letters. Yay! But yeah, cute cross stitch. Okay, so those are all of the things I've gotten done since the last time I talked to you. So there are a few things that I frogged. So I frogged my knee highs. Those will be being made again, but I want a different pattern for the back of the leg. So that's why I stopped doing that. I did rip out my jelly roll blanket. I love it, but I feel like I want to make it a little bit smaller than what I made it. And another thing, I did tear out some socks. And the reason why I tore out the socks was because I was knitting them on a number 1, and I just don't like the feel of knitting on number 1s. I mean, it's so tight because I'm a tight knitter. So tight. I just can't. But okay, so that leads us to my whips. Yay. Okay, so what are we going to start with? So let's just start with the stocking. So this is how much I have done on the 4th stocking. I am at the color work, and I thought it was funny if I put a candy corn on it. I know. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry if you hear talking in the background. I live in the house with other people. If they swear, I'll pause. Because I'm not going to tell them not to swear in their own house. Okay. So that's the stocking. I also have these socks on the needle. I am using size 1.5 Chagu red lace interchangeables, like the mini interchangeables. I put the longer one on one side and the shorter one on the other side. And I am so happy with how a 1.5 is working up. It's not too tight, but it's not super lice. English number 1, as Jackie from Nerdy Craftier would say. It's not super loose like number 2s. With number 2s, I had been casting on 60. With 1.5, I casted on 64, but honestly, I probably could have just cast on 60 as well. I'm using butterfly heel. I'm loving the butterfly heel right now. I'm even thinking about doing like a butterfly toe with these. We'll see how it works up. But I'm using the rest of the pumpkin patch yarn. I only had 40 grams. So I'm just going to keep on knitting until it runs out, or until, or until it's time for the toe. Oh, I want to show you guys this. I'll do it later. I'll show you later. And things I bought. Things I bought. Okay, so that's that. Usually I put them on in tandem, but lately I haven't been doing that. I mean, I could though. I will. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Guess what I casted on? My Superstitious pullover from my Make 9. If you don't know, the Make 9 is a make-along hosted by Amy of Noble Character Crafts. Down below will be a link to her YouTube channel, and there is also a list of everything that's on my Make 9. I'm not going to go through it. I went through it on my first episode. But it's color work. Can you see the little hat and the little cat coming up? Ooh, and the little, look. Oh, look. Okay, so there is an option to make a hood on this, and so you can see that I did a provisional cast on because I want the hood. I'm using Baracco Vintage DK yarn. I bought it from my local yarn shop, A Piece of You. I really love this yarn. Really love this yarn. Okay, so next, I am still working on the throwing it back shawl, but I haven't did any more work on it, so I'm not going to pull it out. I started these ear warmers. It's my own pattern that I'm creating. And these needles, I'm gonna get to information about these needles because I am loving them, and it's so crazy that I'm loving them this much. Alright, is that this? And then I want to talk about that. So I am also doing another crochet test knit for Erica of the Lopsided Crafter. She created a cozy memories type of crochet for those of us who like to crochet, and it's called the Coziest Memories. And I don't know when she's gonna be putting this out. She's gonna be putting it out, I think, sometime in March. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm gonna make a cardigan out of it. A cardigan! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. But first I'm gonna crochet it up and put a border around it so she can take pictures of it. But then I'm gonna just take the border off. So I want to work on that tonight. I have like a whole pile of orange because I want all these next ones to be orange. I do. I'm so excited about that. And then the next thing I want to talk about is these. Oh, better put my hook back in there. Sorry, I gotta check my phone and itch my ear all at the same time. Okay, so on my Make Nine, there's these socks that have cats. And I'm going to put up a picture, you know, like I usually do. And these are called the Kissin' Pavat socks. It's in a different language, but there's charts and things. And I'm making them for my son. He wants them out of white and black because his cat that passed away was black. Now, I did cast it on and I got all the color work done on the leg. I went to put it on my foot. And I think this is a free pattern. So it tells you to start with a 4 needle. And I was like, this is going to be really, really tight because of the color work. So I'm going to go up to a 5 needle on the leg. Well, I went up to a 5 needle. I think I need to go up to a 7 or an 8. I'm not even joking. It was that tight. I couldn't even get it over my foot. I could get the ribbing, which the ribbing is really cute. But I could get the ribbing over my foot. But I could not get the color work over my foot. And if they're not fitting over my feet, they're definitely not fitting over Xander's feet. So that's why you don't see him cast it on. But if you look at my Ravelry, it shows that they are. But that's because I'm going to be restarting it tonight because he really wants these socks. And I want them done for him by the time he gets back. He's going to his dad's on Sunday, so the Sunday after he'll be back. But so that leads me to a couple things I bought. I don't like showing a lot of things that I got and stuff. Maybe eventually I'll get into the swing of that, but I don't. I'm just really excited about some things. Like, I'm excited about the shorty needles. I have both. I have the ones with the sock ones, and then I have these which I'll be using for sleeves. I'm really excited. 9-inch circs for sleeves. I'm so happy about that. So I'm really excited about that. And the other thing that I wanted to show you, oh, this is all my knitting needles. Well, not all of them. All of them. All my stuff just fell. That's okay. That is okay. Anyway. I got some new knitting needles. Okay, so I bought a whole kit of DPNs. These only cost me $10. And they're all the different sizes. Well, I was so excited. I was like, yay. And then, so I started knitting. On the 1.5 needles on my socks. Then I was going through and I realized that kit I bought with all those DPNs had no 1.5s. I need DPNs if I'm using a 9-inch circ for the socks. Right? Well, so I went on and I was looking for 1.5s. I was like, ugh, $10, $12 for these DPNs. And then I saw, I think this was the same, and they look like the same. Another little kit. All of these little ones, $8 on Amazon. They are the Hilton 55-piece set. And these ones, I haven't looked through them yet, but it said, oh, so here's a 2.0. Here's 2.25. Where are these? 2.5. Here's 2.5s. Right there. I mean, they have like all these and they're perfect. I don't need this. There's a trash down there. But yeah. Now, what I want to do though is I want to make a case for both sets of my DPNs. You know what? I'm not telling you guys. I made some drawstring bags. I made a drawstring bag. And I made a zipper bag. Don't laugh at the zipper bag. It was my first zipper bag. I'm going to be working on them because I really want more zipper bags. So I bought some fabric and stuff like that. I'm going to make zipper bags. But yeah, so I got like all these needles. I got these because I bought a set to make a hat. And I enjoyed using it so much that I was like, you know what? I want a whole set. And I was very fortunate to be able to get it. Very fortunate. So I'm really happy about that. All right. Let me take a sip of this. Knitja calls the end of hers a spice of mental health. I call myself the mental Knitja because I'm a knitter and I have mental crap, which I've told you guys in the past. This is my spice. I have been having a really hard time with feeling important. And so I talk about this stuff to my friends and to my sister. And I feel bad about that because I don't want them to think that I feel like I'm more important than them. I just don't feel like I should be important. And then on the other hand, I want to be important. One thing to remember when you feel this way is you deserve to feel important. And it doesn't mean that you are more important than other people. It just means that you are as important as other people. And you need to respect yourself in knowing that that is true. So, what I want you to do for this whole month is write down at least 4 reasons why you are important. Not just to people around you, but to yourself. And if you're feeling it, leave 1 or 2 of them down in the comments below. I would love to see what makes you important to yourself. And let's see. What makes me important to myself? I am very strong and I can handle a lot of stuff. And I care very deeply, and that makes me important because I can show others that they are important as well. Some people might not think that that's important, but to me that is important, and that's something that makes me important. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave now. We'll see how things go in the next month. Maybe I'll do it sooner, maybe I won't, maybe I'll change up some stuff, but just remember, you are important and I care for you. Please like and subscribe and comment if you can. You don't have to, but it'll be nice to see new people. And just remember, I love you. Bye.